Hello, here are some musings on friendly gardening from a Quaker's perspective. I'm Beverly Ward, Field Secretary for Earth Care for Southeastern Yearly Meeting, Quakers in Florida, Southeast Georgia, and coastal South Carolina. I'm sending a special shout out to Cody Hirsch, the SEYM Youth and Young Adult Coordinator, Orlando Monthly Meeting, Gary Evans, Rick Jenkins, Chris Lanning, the SCYM Earth Care Committee, and the two permaculture stations that I'm associated with in Tampa and Umatilla, Florida. Why friendly gardening? Lots of reasons. Living in right relationship, applies simpler living, educational opportunities, and it should be fun. When we think of living in right relationship, we're talking about sustainable living in the broadest sense. Applied simpler living carries that into humans' relationship with the natural environment and all of creation. Included in this packet are some supports to help you do this, with emphasis on xeriscaping, which is a way of landscaping using slow-growing, drought-resistant plants. It conserves water and it's a much more efficient way of gardening. Here are some examples, including Sarasota, Florida, Fort Myers monthly meeting at Pendle Hill. In each of these examples, you don't have to xeriscape the whole area. You can use containers or whatever. Some of the examples I'll show the use of pollinator plants or habitats, which are very important. Here's some examples from Savannah monthly meeting. Back to Sarasota monthly meeting again. If you notice, there's a permeable surface for the pathway. Here are three examples, including one from Friends General Conference. There's a bee pollinator hotel up in the corner. Rain gardens also are emphasized, a temporary way of holding and soaking in rainwater runoff, which is very important if they're impermeable surfaces around the meeting house or your yard. There is a cross section of what it looks like. The Lake County Extension Discovery Gardens in Tavares has a wonderful example here. The Florida House Small Pond and Rain Garden in Sarasota, Florida is another example. From Hillsborough County Extension, we have this example. And you notice the mix of pollinator plants. The educational opportunities are for all ages. It includes lots of principles, including Friends educational programs. The Quaker Earth Care Witness has this Earth Care curricula for children. There's other examples that are included here. And the fun, as you can see, is mixing in lots of things, including food stuff. I showed earlier a raised garden bed from Orlando monthly meeting. Here's also raised beds from Crone's Cradle in Citra, Florida. A kitchen herb garden from Umatilla. Some medicinal herb garden also from Umatilla. Really like these spiral herb gardens, as you can see. And then here's an example of urban agriculture from Havana, Cuba. Tallahassee monthly meeting has these wonderful camellias. Example from Tampa. Palm Beach also had a little library in their gardening. So, and don't forget to add in rain barrels. Again, another way to be efficient with water usage. The county extension services in Florida, each office has lots of resources. The same is true for the Georgia Extension Service and South Carolina. We're still exploring resources in Nicaragua and Cuba. But here's a list of some of the things we've found so far that are available. This list can be downloaded by clicking below, as well as the slide deck. And we hope that if you find additional resources, you'll share them with us, and so that we can share them around the meeting and beyond. In future, we hope to touch base and interview others about their experiences with gardening and permaculture and so on. But again, special thanks to these folk and more who made this possible. I would like to hear from you, your questions, suggestions, any feedback. Please contact me, Beverly, at fsearthcare@seymquakers.org. Thank you.